Hello, hello, and welcome everyone. I am here to do some readings for you guys. I got the Talking to Heaven cards out, we got the Archangel cards out. These are free to get a free message from the Archangels or Talking to Heaven. So, we're going to get into this box. So, if you've recently lost someone, or you're grieving somebody, family member, even animals, or friends or somebody, you will get some messages that will help you feel better. Okay, so that's what I'm here for today. And I'm not going to show my face today because, to me, grief feeling is kind of personal too. And so, you guys can be in chat and I will be here, and you will see the cards right here. And also, we got some exciting things going on. And on the 3rd, we got a blood moon, and it's happening in a different time than it normally happens. And we're not going to have another one till I think 2040. 2040 is when the next one's supposed to be. So this is still like part of the eclipse that we went through about a year ago from that. So then we got the energy cards out here too. We got the moonology decks. They give us some great insight. So we'll see what happens. Everybody can get one free, free message. If you want a free message from heaven, well, just let me know. I will read the card for you, and I'll read the full card out of the book as well. So I'm going to have to grab my glasses. Oh, there they are. Oh, wait, that's not the right ones. I got like different glasses up here. Hello, welcome. You're the first. So first come, first serve here. There's no list yet. Once there's too many people in here, I will start making a list. But right now, you can just get yourself comfortable, and come and join, and even listen in afterwards. All messages should be healing here today. JB's here too. And if you want a tarot question answered, you can do that too. We can do a 11:11 message here live tonight. So if anybody has a tarot question instead of a healing, the healing messages are free unless you feel like you want to donate to my channel. You can PayPal me. That's how you can donate to my channel, or share me out. Talk about me to friends about how, what if something has helped you that I have said or done, whatever, on this channel. All those things are blessings, and I appreciate them all. And anyways, if you want a tarot question, I'm here for that too. I'll be here for that too. But today I felt like I haven't done this for a while. I haven't done this. This is a very beautiful deck. We do have a connection with our loved ones in heaven, and my ancestors have recently, in the last few years, really let me know that they're very much letting me know all the time that they're with me. And one of my ancestors is actually has become like a spirit guide for me. And he doesn't let me just get stagnant. He does not let me get stagnant. He does annoy me sometimes when he does what he does, like to let me know that he's around me. But when I acknowledge that I know, then that's a sign that comes up. It goes away. So, but there's such beautiful cards in here, in this deck. So anybody coming in right now can ask me if you have somebody that's on the other side, you're missing them, you're thinking about them, you're always thinking about them. That will be probably the person that you probably most. We have a lot of people, a lot of loved ones that come and visit us, but the ones that that you think about the most are the ones that is probably going to come through in these cards. So messages from them is probably going to be coming through these cards, and you'd be surprised on how accurate it sometimes feels. Like, even like when I used to do them as like a general message, like sometimes I felt like it was like very personal, the message that came out. So like, you get used to cards and you get to know how to read them, how to feel the energy from them, and how to know how to be discerning. And um who is Doreen Virtue? She has now like left the Oracle. This is like a part of the Oracle cards that is out there. Um, she wrote these, but she has stopped doing it. Now there, a lot of them are copies. So because she has gone to a different, she has changed things. So she has changed. So let me know if you want a card, Chuck or JB. If you want a card, let me know. Think about just keep in mind who you're thinking about, and then I will pull a message if you want one. So then that will be what they want you to hear, what your ancestors want you to hear, your loved ones in heaven. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right. So let's just see what comes out. Like to see what is on the bottom. So, and if you guys if anybody resonates with this, let me know. It says, if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So that's just for somebody out there. So that's a message for somebody out there. So let's get started. All right, JB. Oh, and Sage is already letting herself be known. And Chuck 6428. If you're not a troll, if you're not a bot, then let me know if you want like a card too. All right. All right, a card for JB Rance from Boston, from his ancestors, loved ones in heaven. One card, please. Okay, so I feel like I need to tell you these ones, and feel free to donate to my channel too if you want to one day, JB. You've been knowing me for a while. It says, I have no earthly worries anymore, and it is not your fault. So I feel like because I've known you for so long, I kind of feel like I know who this is for you. And so I feel like they don't want you to worry anymore as well. Okay. They don't want you to worry about if if you guys, had conflict or whatever, they don't want you to worry about that anymore. They have no more earthly worries. Okay. So, maybe the card earlier, it said, they would have lived differently if they known then what they know now. So JB, we have been together in our dreams. So you may have you may have had somebody that you love in your dreams that has come to, like, they were in your dreams somehow. There's a lot of like lavender there, and then the sun's coming up. There's a tree there, so it's in nature. So believe in yourself. You can do it. So they want you to believe in yourself, JB. All right. They want you to take a chance on something that you may have been scared to do. I hope that resonates for you, JB. And some of it I felt like, was from someone that I know about, you have talked about, and we're not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it because that's private. That's for you. You already know who that is for you. You're welcome. And if they didn't ask for an apology, they asking for it now. That was there too. So They're asking for that person asking for forgiveness if you're holding on to any type of like grudges, pain, or anything like that. That, when we hold on to pain or anything like that, any negative things that stops us from doing what we want to do. Okay, so for you, JB, this person wants you to take a chance. Okay, don't hold yourself back no more. So that other person that came in must have been a bot. Well, thanks for the wave bot. I think that's what they do. They just come in and wave. So yeah, today's angel is Archangel Paul. Be very gentle with yourself. Surround yourself with gentle people and situations and environments, and also have compassion. Right, Archangel Zadako, soften your heart with this respect of the situation and all people involved. So, not when we forgive others, when we forgive ourselves, we forgive others. When we forgive both sides, like ourselves and others, our life changes. It starts changing for the better. We start, because our mind creates our reality. So that's why we're not supposed to predict, and I don't ever predict here. But our mind creates our reality, and if we do speak out about, or like you know talk say affirmations and intuition and talk it into reality, we always speak positive things into reality, and that's how we create the positive world that we want. Like today, like I should have known, but it's like you're eating yogurt, like I don't know why that just popped in my head, but I just thought I'd share this with you guys. I bought myself some really nice blueberries, and I thought I would have a nice blueberry smoothie before I came on here and did spiritual reading, because it's purple. The blueberries are purple, so I was gonna have a blueberry smoothie and gonna have that for dinner. Made that on my other show, Castle 420. And then realized after I drank most of my drink that it's actually looking like more like yogurt. So I'm realizing that the milk has gone sour. And that was the only bag of milk. I have to go get some milk. But it didn't make it to the store yet. So I thought I'll just have it tomorrow. I'll go get some fresh milk tomorrow. I mean, it didn't taste that bad. It was a little bit like, like as if you put yogurt in your smoothie, but we dumped it out because we really didn't feel like eating that or drinking that. That was not what we made. So like we weren't making a yogurt. We was not planning into making a yogurt. Yeah, it was kind of yeah, it was kind of yeah. It was just like it looked like Jello. I was like, "Hey, did this just turn into?" And the reason that it was kind of gross is because I added cream, and the cream was totally fresh, right? So that kind of like made it kind of gross because if it was just the milk, it wouldn't have been so bad. I mean, still drinking it through a straw like a smoothie is gross because yeah, I would have had to like eat that with a spoon like a yogurt or something. Like a yogurt, yeah. I had to think about if I was saying the right thing. But yeah, that they would turn into yogurt. And then I did end up adding water because I thought it was thick. And it was actually thick because it was turning into yogurt. I was making yogurt. Yeah, and then the ham was just gross. I had to peel the ham off. I ended up peeling most of the ham off of the second piece I ate. The first piece I like forced myself to eat the ham parts, but the ham was not taste like ham, and I don't know what's wrong with it. But I know my food. Okay, I like food. All right, I know my taste buds, and no, it's not my taste buds. So they're doing something to even like like sandwich hams, like sandwich meat ham. It wasn't even ham. I swear. Ugh. And the cats didn't even eat it. When your animals don't eat something like that, that was ham. Like if that was like regular ham, the cats would have eaten it. Especially Phoenix. She loves things like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and so like I don't even like I love cooking, but when you can't even cook with like ingredients that are actually real food, it's ridiculous. I'm starting to think that fast food is actually better for us than the food that we buy at the grocery store anymore, because that's fake too. Like even the food in the grocery store that we make our own food, that's even starting to be fake, and they don't even have to tell us. That's the thing. They don't even have to tell us that they're selling us fake food. Yeah, they're trying to kill our bodies. Like our that's all that shit is not supposed to go down our bodies. Like smoking cigarettes and weed isn't gonna kill us. It's the fucking it's the food that we eat. That's what's gonna kill us. So they get you however they can, right? So like if you want to go live off grid and stuff like that, well then they're forcing you to friggin' feed your animals certain shit that you shouldn't be feeding them, and then you end up like they get you like that. So or they force those type of things, and it's just always like that. It's just like, oh, it's just too much what they're doing. They're doing too much. But yeah, we already know that, right? Like it's just like we get to speak. We have to speak out about the foods. Like it's not normal. I had a cabbage before, and that cabbage was cooking and cooking and cooking, and the cabbage did not cook. That cabbage was hard as rubber. Like it was rubber. I couldn't even chew it. After hours of cooking, it turned more like plastic, like all crunched up plastic. That's what it turned out. It like, and you just chew it and chew it. You could not even, break it apart. That was cabbage. It was a red cabbage that I had. I was trying to make like cabbage with like, caramelized cabbage. Yeah, no, I boiled it. Was gonna boil it first, and no, it didn't even get soft. So I know that was fake too. Yeah, I know it has to do with where the moon is. See my artwork I did? I painted yesterday. I did the true love stories never end. I did that one a while back. And then yesterday I did the rose first with the feathers. And then I saw the other one, like I have they're like canvas type of paper. And then I saw the bloom where you are planted. So then I thought, well, if I see that in color, I might start blooming here more. So I decided to do that one. And then I thought I will do the dream catcher too. So that's what I was doing yesterday. I painted those pictures with with like Sharpies, like markers. Those different color. I bought a bunch of different color markers a while back. So I do have my adult art book, and then there's a on Wednesdays we do learn about crystals on here, and how they and also learn how to read our own chart. We're going to be getting there. We're learning about the elements. We're learning about the zodiac signs. Well, I already know about them, but we're going to go through this book so that y'all can learn too with me. So yeah, this what do you call it? The picture, what do you call it? Thumbnail. Um I actually I actually played with my YouTube studio today, and with the AI in there, like like different suggestions they have, right? So they I asked for what they suggested, right? So they suggested kind of like because of what I put in there, like what it wanted it to be like. They kind of suggested something. So then I'm like, they're like, oh well, we have some titles we can. I mean, not titles, but thumbnails we can suggest, right? And then you can like um make them your own style, like however you can change them, right? Once you click on one, you can change them right in there in the YouTube studio. I didn't know that. That's new. I didn't know that that's how it works, so I played around with that, and then I made this thumbnail that you see today on this video. I made that tonight, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then I made three of them, three different ones, and we were gonna work on the heart chakra today. Basically, the healing, grief healing is your heart. That is your heart that you're healing when you're doing grief healing, right? So we thought, I thought that the heart chakra and that title would be a good title today. Yeah, subtitle, title, whatever. I'm still learning all that stuff, but I did that today. I made that thumbnail with it. Thought that was one of them. And I like how it has like a kid, kind of like a young person. You can't really see if it's their gender, but it's like a younger person in there, and that's kind of what we're focusing on today. It's like healing the hearts of the younger people too that are growing through grief and stuff like that. So everybody be respectful, because there might be some younger people in the chat today. Because we all need healing. They need healing too. But yeah. So I'm only going to stay on for about an hour. So I don't know. I guess some people are like, they don't have to say in chat what they're grieving or who they're grieving. You just, if you are here, just let me know you're here, and let me know you'd like a question. You would like a card, and then I will shuffle the deck, and whatever comes out is what I'll read. And if I feel like I need to read a card the whole way, then I will. Why are you deleting all your comments? That's like looks so spammy. That looks like you said bad things and you deleted it. That looks so, what do you call it? Incriminating. You forgot what I don't even know why you're. Because boring stuff? Oh, well. Well, it wasn't boring stuff if you thought about it. But yeah, I got 3 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. I did put this in my folder of my shorts, where if somebody watches my whole folder of my shorts or something, then they would catch me in there. I understand that not everybody has their notifications on, because most people just live on their cell phones, and that means that their cell phones would be going off 24/7 if they had everybody's notification on YouTube on. But yeah, I think after this, if I still have energy, I might do or maybe I do it tomorrow. Do I have anything else on Monday? What do I do on Monday? I look at my sheet. Oh, yoga! I got to do yoga tomorrow. So on my other channel, Cast Off 420, I do yoga Mondays. Okay, so I'll be doing that tomorrow on there. So I probably have time tomorrow to come on here and do an all signs. Kind of what the guidance is for the moon, the blood moon that's coming up on the 3rd. So I will be doing that. I'm going to start keeping up with the moon messages again, and I just did an energy check-in. We just did a love energy check-in as well, and we also did a regular check-in, like all energy around you kind of energy check-in. We did that at the beginning of the month. So we will be doing that again. Oh, it is the beginning of the month. Last month was a short month. So I will be doing that. I usually do that at the beginning of the month, is an energy reading for all the signs, Aries through Pisces, and Stella Wild, she's great astrology and tarot person and spiritual person, and that I've been following for quite a few years, and I love her stuff. I love her ways. And I think there's some things that we have the same things in our chart, because there's some things that are very similar, but like how we think. Um, but like she did it, and like, she was talking about how the algorithm, like, we have to do certain things, and like a lot of times she didn't feel like she wanted to do that, but she just kept doing it. And the algorithm on YouTube is so funny. It's like, even though you don't feel like it's important things, the algorithm does. It's so weird. Like the things that you don't even put a lot of effort into, that's what gets all the views. And that's feeding the algorithm, and that's certain things. Like, and once you know that, like in some of us, we really don't feel like we want to do that, because we don't feel right about it. And she was talking about that she went through that, where she just kept doing it, but she's not going to do it anymore. Like she's doing this whole new thing. And I really enjoy like what she's doing. Like, it's like for a lot of other people would understand it a lot more, like astrology and all that. The way she talks about it, like she was saying how like there's a lot of people that, like, I believe in energy. Like energy, your thoughts create your reality, your words create your actions, and yeah, all that. So people create their own reality. But if you believe everything somebody says, then you create that reality. You create that with your mind, because you believe it all. And if it's bad and you believe that, then you create that too. So that's how those work. So um, people people can like people anybody can predict their own things, because they can predict negative things if they want to, like, and that might happen for them. But that's why I try to stay positive, because I know that your mind is powerful. But anyways, I don't know. I'm just been chattering, battering, just going on down the rabbit hole in my head. Oh, come on. Hey, you're creating that. That's good. Yeah, well, you have to create good things. That's when it's good, right? But if you are going through hard times in your life, sometimes it's really hard to stay positive in your mind. It's easier to be negative. It's easier to be mad. It's easier to fight than like have strength, have the strength to hold back. What you know what I mean. Your actions, they are consequences, right? So like everybody creates their like consequences. It's the same thing. Everything has a consequence. So if it's a good thing you do, then it has good consequence. And sometimes it takes quite a long time before it happens. But yeah, I couldn't. I tried going like on StreamYard, so I don't find that like StreamYard really. I like going on it a lot, unless there's people that are going to be like um, to talk about whatever the subject is or not, but that usually sometimes nobody shows up. So now I just do it. I do it. The only thing I do on StreamYard is my crystal learning thing, because I can show pictures, and that's StreamYard works for that. So I used to have panels, or try to have panels, but nobody show up. So, and I'm not a person that like sends a million emails to people or whatever. I'm not one of those people. Okay. And I do everything on my own, and it's a lot. But yeah, so I feel like nobody's in here because nobody can see my face. Well, I don't feel like showing my face today. I really don't, but I do feel like being here for people that need my help. So I did make a little video. I made a little tiny video, and I posted. I said, anybody need some healing, come join me. And I did post it on Facebook and all that good stuff. So the first one was a bot. The second one was JB. So where's everybody else? Like, I know I have more YouTube friends. Where are y'all? I'm going to call y'all out. Y'all know I'm live. Y'all know I'm live. Yeah. I'm not going to come live. I'm not going to go on panels no more. For the people that I've been on panels lately and they don't even show up, I am going to give you trouble now. I don't care if it's not my other channel. It's this channel. I don't care if you're not into what I'm into. You still come support my channel. There's a lot of channels that I support because I think the people are cool. I may not like their content sometimes, but I still like the people. That's just how I am. But yeah, I was gonna earlier do like go live and like kind of like go through all of my cards and like show you guys all my tools. But I don't know. Then I decided not to do that. So I know I could put some music on, but I don't want to do that. It's nighttime and music usually makes me want to like get up and move, and I don't really. I'm tired. I'm actually tired. I'm gonna go to bed early. Gotta go to the bank tomorrow to pay rent, whatever. Gotta do that tomorrow. Pay bills. Hey, looking forward to that. Can you hear me okay, JB? Is it loud enough? Is it too loud? Is it loud enough? Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's a heart right there. And I flipped it and it was right there. What card is it? It says, life is a series of choices. Choose love. Oh my gosh, like years ago when I first started my channel, I had these other cards and there was one card that said, learn choose to learn through love. Yeah. So always keep love in your heart and your mind when you're learning things. And this is talking to heaven. So it says life is a series of choices. Choose love. Love is the true nature of your soul. By making a choice from love instead of fear, you are saying yes to God. I remember in life when I wouldn't let other people's opinions of me define who I was. I was never good enough to be accepted. That was because I was living in fear. But now I know how powerful love is. By making the right choice, you become abundance into every aspect of your life. And I want nothing more than for you to be happy. So with every choice you make, stay true to your nature and choose love. Be fear separation love until fear separation love unites from over here. I will try to remind you to always attempt to see love in all that you do. That you can live a happier and more fulfilling life with while on earth. Wow, that's a message for somebody. On here 77, and then I feel like there is someone that may need to hear this message out there. And it says, "My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. As a soul, we do not feel physical death. I remember that within the blink of an eye, I was outside of my body, looking down. I immediately left an instant sense of happiness and peace. It was indescribable, yet I wanted to tell everyone. I was also to see thoughts you created and carried with you in your life. In your mind, we are pure energy vibrations of light. Please know that your thoughts of guilt and worry block our light. They don't serve either one of us well and create unnecessary disturbance. Know that I am happy and that us I am happy soul and can never be harmed. Well, we got like 36 minutes left. And a poll, maybe somebody else will get see this video, and this is what they needed to hear. So we'll just do talking to heaven cards and angel messages anyway. So there may be some people that may need to hear this, and they may not see this video coming across them right now. All right, what else do we need to hear from the other side that people are going to watch? Somebody that's going to need to hear this. I have become one of your guides. So there's somebody that's become one of your guides. So let's find out where that is in the book. Here it is. Let's read this. I have become one of your guides. Now that I have time to process and learn from my earthly experiences, I am working through my remaining life purpose by helping you with your life purpose. It is a victorious way for me to fulfill my destiny as you fulfill yours. Please know that I never interfere with your free will choice, although it is admittedly difficult at times to sit on the sidelines and watch you make choice that if I were asked, would advise you to make different. As one of your spirit guides, my role is simply to love you. All of the love that you receive from your angels and guides is your shield, your safety guard that you Safety guards you in your face when you're faced with stress and fear of challenges or of collective love is healing, guiding, and protecting. And know that you can call upon me or any of us, our angels and guides for assistance or comfort. We're always here for you. And I am on I am on my computer, so a lot of people don't, like I said, they only get notifications that are like vertical ones. The earth is our school. But yeah, this is pretty good book. So yeah, I will be doing probably tomorrow, do some moon messages. Maybe the next day. Yeah, because maybe do it Tuesday. I'll do it Tuesday. Oh, 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 3 of cards fell down. All right, so don't be afraid. And 3 cards fell down. And I was trying to show you the one with the tree and the heart, and then 3 cards fell down. Let's see what they were. They wanted to be read because I wasn't going to read any of them. Now I have to. Okay. So there's this one I was looking. You see, it says, I wish I would have told you more often how much I loved you. And then there is, if I had only known then what I know now, I would have done different things differently. That came out twice already. That came out like a little bit, a few minutes ago. We are soulmates. So definitely somebody's speaking, yeah, from the other side. Well, maybe I should just let that happen, right? Like, maybe I should just let it happen, and whoever wants to speak from heaven, like, let them speak, right? We got our angels here. We got gentleness. We got crystal clear intentions. We got Archangel Michael here. Be clear about what you desire and focus on it with unwavering faith. And we also have compassion. Have compassion. Soften your heart with respect of this situation and all people involved. So we're gonna just let's see what the cards want to. Let's see what cards want to come out. Let's just see what cards want to come out. Let's see. What do they want to say? What do our loved ones and our angels and guides want us to know? What do our angels and guides want the people to know that are going to be watching this video? Don't worry, we got Archangel Michael, Archangel Zadok, and Archangel Son of Paul here. All right, well, can we not play 52 pickup? Whoever's, they got sense of humor. This is twice that card went flying all over. This person got sense of humor. You know, they must have played that game 52 pickup. Okay, so this is the first card I saw. It says, I feel healthy and happy. And I'm not going to read all these out of the book. We're just going to read whatever the message is on the card. I am here helping you. Like what they already said earlier, there some of your loved ones and ancestors have become your guides, and they nudge at you. They can't like interfere, but they can, you know, they can love you, right? They're always there to love you. I always give you a good night kiss. So that's for somebody. So this could be all from the same person, or this could be a different person. But this is, I am helping you here. I'm here helping you, a guide. And also, they feel happy and free and healthy on top of the world. And they give you a goodnight kiss. In the bottom of the deck, again, I wish I would have told you more often how much I love you. All right, we got like 10 minutes before I'm going to close this reading. All right, let's see. Anything else that the loved ones, ancestors, and angels and ancestors and guides want to say to us from the other side? For the people that are going to be watching this reading. All right, again, this one here. This must resonate for a lot of people. This must be a lot of messages from the other side. A lot of them people on the other side, like people that are your guides and your loved ones that are connected, that you're connecting with. A lot of them have regret of not telling you they love you more. All right. You know, back in the day, it wasn't very like normal to like tell people, oh, I love you all the time, right? Like that just became more done later on, right? It says here, I have become one of your guides. See? Again, the earth is our school. So they're here helping you get to this school on earth. It is beautiful where I am. And see how like in the water, it's like a reflection. It might be like on earth, but different, you know, better, nicer. And this is like the top card. And you have nothing to feel guilty about. Life is a series of choices. And this came out earlier. Choose love. There's no such thing as death. It's only transformation. Believe in yourself. You can do it. So this came out for JB too. So, you know, that could be for some other people too as well. And this one did come out too. We have been together in our dreams. So you know, I remember when I was a teenager and young adult, like everybody talked about like things like that they experienced, like if they like, you know, had felt like they had connection with their loved ones, or they, you know, they dreamt about them. People always would talk about it. Like they would tell you, like only best friends would talk about it, right? So that's what we kind of do here, like, you know. That could give somebody chills. I'm standing right next to you. I just like And I was just saying how like back in the day we talked about that, like just to our friends, and now it's like it's very much out there now because there are so many more people going through it. And then it says, I'm standing right next to you. And it shows like, kind of shows like a person. They may see you as like that, like, or you may see them as like that. Sometimes like just like you may see them a corner of your eye or something. You may, um, but that may be how they see you as well. Like you could also, like whoever they are talking to, you could also be like a person with a child here. This looks like, a father and a child, right? So if there's someone on the other side, they're with you. I see all of your thoughts. Again, this came out already. That came out. Oh, there's a different one. There's a unicorn one. It says, as a soul, I can be in several places at once. I'm just kind of like seeing what wants to come out. I'm just kind of feeling the cards and seeing what comes out. Just waiting for people. Actually, we're 51 minutes, so 60 minutes will be shortly. So we'll be closing. So last call. Last call for a message. We will always point you in the right direction, all right? Your loved ones will be your compass. And this could be for some of you, someone that's a soulmate. They could be pointing you in the right direction in your life. It could be your guide, the person that has become your guide. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I will always point you in the right direction. Again, this could be someone's soulmate is guiding them in the right direction. And they want you to believe in yourself. If they know now known then what they know now, they would have done things differently. And they don't want you to give up. Okay, so I will be closing this reading here. I am so much better now. So there's that. There's also a rainbow there. So take everything as like sign. Like, yeah, I take things as signs all the time. Like if something certain things could resonate about the card too with you. Like this one here is a lighthouse, right? You are never alone. So even though sometimes people feel alone, but you're never really alone. And I think we're just going to close it off with some other, we're just going to close the reading off with some angel readings too. We're going to do some more, pull a couple angel cards to close this reading. In case we opened anything to the other side. All right. Anything else they want to speak? Anything else they want to say from the other side? Loved ones, angels, guides for the people that need to hear this. Anything else they want to say? They want you to believe in yourself. Don't be afraid. All right? Don't let your emotions overwhelm you. Don't be afraid. They don't want you to be afraid of taking chances in your life. Don't be afraid to live. Don't be afraid to live. And then we're just going to close this reading with some archangels. Actually, we'll put them back in the deck. Back in the book. Thank you for all the messages from the other side. All right, let's see what angels are here to help us close this reading. Angels are here to help us close this reading. Any other angels that want to help us close this reading? And thank you everybody for watching and watching later. I know some of it was a chat, but just talking. Some of it was like spiritual intuition was coming to me today. A lot of downloads. So we have sensitivity, Archangel Haniel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions. Honor yourself and honor your feelings. All right. And also, yeah, prosperity, Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. And you have career transcension. For some of you, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Archangel Samuel, and then we have angel therapy. So we have Archangel Rahul. Give your cares and your worries to the angels. Allow your angels to take your burdens. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have a great night, and we'll see you in the new week. And March, happy March 1st. All right. God bless everyone. Thank you for being here. Bye now.